Alrighty, Double A here with BaPCGaming, and I already know what's going to happen, so I'm going to get this out of the way first. I got a new rig. The one that I had before just wasn't cutting it, so this is the case that I went with. It's an Antec 1200 V3 black steel. As you can tell up front here, this is not just LEDs, this is 320 millimeter fans. And in the back here we have two more 120 millimeter fans, and then a 240 millimeter fan on top. We also have a fan control for each one. The knobs are here, here, and here. And on the back of them there's a panel right in the back corner about where this mouse is that controls the rest of them. Nice feature about this is if you take the case off, there's a few pins you remove from each side, and you can actually slide this port out, and there's a filter that slides up, just straight up, and clean the filter out, which is good for me because I have 4 dogs and 4 cats. Don't ask why. So there's a lot of hair buildup and dander. Also, right here on the side of the panel, you really can't see it too well, but there's a spot for another fan. So what we did is, I'll get into the details a little bit later, but we got we put our water cooler up here, so it's got its own fan. So we attach that straight 120 millimeter to this fan spot. Took this fan and put it down on the side, so that helped illuminate things a little bit, give it a cooler look. But excuse me. Let's get into the details of what I've got here. We got the Antec case. I went with a Corsair TX series 750 watt power supply with the Intel Core i5 3570 Ivy bridge, which it operates at 3.4 gigahertz, but it goes at 3.8 turbo. But we shut down the turbo and we have it overclocked to 4 gigahertz. Overclocking this thing was ridiculously easy. My buddy Mark, Lo Flou, who put this rig together for me, says the easiest overclocking he's ever done. He hasn't had to try to backdoor it, cheat his way in, or anything like that. It's straight up. It brings up a screen. You go in, make a quick little adjustment without doing anything. It's unlocked, and then boom, you're done. Warning though, if you do disconnect your power, you might have to do it again. When I brought the unit home, I had to do that. So it was simple. I am not that good with doing stuff like that, but with him on the phone, it took 10 seconds, and it was easy to figure out. So it's an Intel Core i5 3570. It's 1155 with a 77 watt quad core processor. Then with the motherboard, we went with an MSI Z77A G41 LGA 1155, which is the HDMI SATA 6 with USB 3.0. ATX Intel motherboard. Then we went with a Western Digital blue. I mean, kind of matched the color, right? Blue 1 terabyte 7200 RPM SATA 6 3.5 inch internal hard drive, which is mounted behind this fan. Then we went with the Corsair Vengeance 16 gigabyte, which is 2 8-gig sticks of a DDR3 1600 RAM. Now for the video card, which takes up a good chunk, it's the MSI N660 Ti, which is the GeForce GTX 660 Ti 2 gig 192-bit PCI Express SLI ready video card. That thing is sweet. It's got its own lighting to it, but it's kind of dim, so you really can't see it, but that thing is fantastic. Then we went to top it off with the Corsair Hydro H80i water block. It's got a fan that mounts to the back side here, then it's got the radiator, and then another fan, and it links up nicely to the motherboard. It's very clean, very easy to run. Touching it right now, it's actually cold to the touch. I was rendering a video with Blender. I was see it like right now. I was uploading Splinter Cell Blacklist, which is going to be on our play series, while downloading Sid Meier's Civilization 5 on the new hard drive, And excuse me, let's see, we had Blacklist, Civilization, rendering a video, and what else was it? Oh, that's something else. Oh, World of Warcraft. Downloading World of Warcraft on the new hard drive, and the fan for the power supply never kicked on, and I have these three fans set at low. There is a little bit of a noise if you have these running on high. If you turn them down to low, you don't hear them at all. You hear the fans in the back over anything else. But I have this right next to my kids' room, right by their door, on my desk, and it lights the room up nicely. They love it. It's a nice little nightlight for them. They absolutely love it. Now, things didn't get lit up quite the way I was hoping they would. These LEDs just more focus on the fans. So what we ended up doing was we got two Logisys 4-inch cathode lights. This is like the round 2-bar. Put one here, another one right here. Those light up nicely going this way, but it didn't light up everything on the motherboard to show everything there. So we went with the Logisys LED lights, which is 3 LEDs in one little unit, and we got one angled down onto the motherboard up here, another one tucked in right up here, illuminating everything this way. It lights it up nicely. I'll put some pictures up here as well. But there you go, guys. That's my rig. I'm running Windows 7. I was running Vista, which I couldn't stand. You're going to be seeing recordings from me using Bandicam and XSplit, just depending on my mood for the day. Also, our live streaming will be done with XSplit audio for our recordings. Pardon me, it's 12:30 in the afternoon and I'm yawning. Jeez. Recordings that we do with both Big Ben and myself, and most likely the audio will be with Audacity. So if you have any questions about the rig, want to see pictures of it, I'll be more than happy to post some more pictures of it. I've got the basic what is it, high scribe DVD burner up here that came with my old HP that I had. I had an HP Pavilion, was it 90, was it 6750, which had an ATI Radeon HD 3200 graphics card, and then an AMD Phenom X4 9650 quad-core processor, which is a good processor. Hi sweetie, you shouldn't have that, which is a good processor, but man, I killed the motherboard. I was rendering a video. It took 2.5 days to render. It was actually the intro that you've seen at the beginning of this. It took 2.5 days to render with my old system. I rendered it with this one. It took me just shy of 28 minutes. That was like 2750 or something like that. Oh yeah. So that's it for now. This is DoubleA with BaPCGaming. This is my rig. I don't have a name for it yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. Big Blue seems, obvious, but Blue Baller or something that I was thinking of, just kind of goofing around. But here we go, guys. Any suggestions on name would be cool. I do name important things like this. I know it's not exactly important, but it's something that took a lot of time, effort, and money to take care of. A lot of which is from the school I'm currently going to. I'm going to classes at the university, taking classes at the University of Phoenix. You're silly. For computer programming and IT support. So we're going to be having some more of this. I'll get into more details if you guys would like, how things are running, what specs I'm running particular programs at, which I plan on running everything at high. But this is DoubleA with BaPCGaming, and we will see you.